Welcome to our wash day live with Rosa and Raya. This is day 5. I had my hair up in a bun, and it's time to reset. So, starting a little later than I normally would. Try to start at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, I'm delayed a little bit, but I want to stick to my regimen. So here I am, as promised. Welcome to the live. I'm Rosa. Again, my crown, my hair. I have dubbed Raya, and we are just washing our hair this morning. So I used the Doux set on Saturday, and I think that I may not have used enough since it foamed, and when the set was foaming, I thought I had a lot of product in there, but I don't think that was the case. And Raya grew really quickly, so that was fine that she grew. I just styled her, is what I ended up doing. So now we're just going ahead and resetting my hair, but I haven't decided what to do. I want to try to do Pop Lock again because I'm trying to use up my products that I've opened, and they're coming up on a year, so being open and not used. So I want to maybe use the some of the Doux products together. Maybe the 808 gel as a base gel, and then welcome to the live. We're at our regularly scheduled wash day Wednesday, and I am just going in and saturating my hair. I had it up in a high bun, and we are taking that down to go ahead and wash the hair and get ourselves reset. And I'm toying with the idea of using the Doux 808 base gel, and then putting some of the B-Girl, the Crazy Sexy Curl, and then topping it with Pop Lock. But I also have a piece of the B-Girl left as well, so maybe mixing that. Maybe it'll end up being a hodgepodge. We'll just see. I'm in my experimenting era only because I'm trying to use a product. And we'll see how that works, because I'm going to rock my hair. I don't care how it turns out. I'll figure out what to do. So for the last 2 days of this set, I think I wore it in a bun at the top, and it was out in the back. And then the next day, I wore it in a high bun, and I made like little ponytails and bobby pinned them or hair pinned them up so that I could rock that look. So today we're just figuring out. As I'm washing, I'll figure out which way I'm going to go. But I think it'll be a Doux set, just maybe a hodgepodge of products of the Doux, and we'll see how that works. So welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. I would appreciate it. And I just take, this is the first step in the process for me when I'm washing my hair, is to saturate my hair. Saturate my hair before I start adding any shampoo or anything like that to it. So that is what I am doing. And I had it all pulled up, so I'm trying to work back in my part because I like to wash my hair in the direction and the way I want it to be. It makes it so much easier to do that. So that's what I am doing. Yeah, the Pop Lock has a lot of protein in it, and for my gray hair, it already has a lot of protein, so I think I to use it again right after the other wash. I just want to put a barrier in between. So you're going to see how this is going to work out. So I'm just trying to rinse out the product. Welcome to the live. My name is Rosa, and my hair I have named Raya. So we're just sticking to our wash day regimen of washing every 4 to 5 days. This is day 5. So I don't actually get to wear day 5 out because I wash it so early. So I can take the rest of the day to dry if I have not gotten dry from being under the footed dryer and diffusing. And I don't like to dry my hair 100% under the dryer or diffusing, so to have the rest of the time to air dry is something I like. So that's what I do. I'm just trying to get my hair saturated. I think we're doing good. We're coming up on 8 minutes, and 8 to 10 minutes is a good window for me. So one of the things I'm going to do is take this clip and go in and try. I'm not going to even try hard because I'm not trying to pull my hair out. So I'll take that little piece and go like that to get it over there. But in the conditioning process, I'll get it better. I have to tell myself that out loud, otherwise I will forget. I always forget until I get the product in there, and it takes a little longer. Don't forget to like the live. You can tap the screen to like the live. So welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're going to go ahead and this time I'm going to wash with the Curl Mix Anti-Frizz. It's more like a clarifying shampoo. So I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to mix it with the Honey Hydration Moisturizing Shampoo. So I'm going to put those two together. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. So, as I always say, shampoo is for your scalp and conditioner is for your hair. So I'm just kind of going through to get that extra shampoo to get to my scalp. Again, if you're just joining, my name is Rosa, and my crown, my hair, name is Raya. So, we're a little late this morning, going through getting this process done, but we are here. Give myself a good scalp massage. Stimulate the follicles. Around. A lot of shampoo. Welcome to the live on our normal wash day Wednesday. We wash on Saturday and Wednesday. Early Wednesday morning, and normally early afternoon on Saturday. Welcome to the live. Hola, hola. So, all right, I think we are good. Don't forget to like the live, subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. All right. You want to rinse out this shampoo. Rinse it off myself first. Leave any shampoo behind. Welcome to the live of Rosa and Raya, Wednesday wash day. Don't forget to tap the screen to like the live. I'd appreciate it. I go live to hold myself accountable to cleanse, condition, and style my hair twice a week. And I can see the process of the progress, of my hair. Trying to maintain this regimen, as well as use up some open product that I've had open for a while, and I don't want it to go bad, so I want to use it. Some of it I haven't used in a while, so here we are. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live, subscribe to the channel. Yes, the world is really changing. It really is. So, I try to open up the hair Make sure I'm getting the shampoo out. I have dense hair. It's a lot of hair per square inch. So I have like a medium to high density. And I want to make sure I'm getting everything out. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. We're just cleansing, conditioning, and styling our hair. We're at the point where we're rinsing out the shampoo now. And I am a gray natural. This is the color of my natural hair. I've gone gray twice. And in 2020, I let it stick that time. So and my hair has been changing. The second time I went gray, got more white hair. It's something that runs in my family. I have some aunts that are totally, their hair is white. They have no gray whatsoever. It's just snow white. It's beautiful. So, as it grows, I find I have to do different things to get the desired outcome. So I used to just wash my hair once a week, but I have found that my hair has changed so much that it's better to wash it twice a week. So I'm going in with the Curl Mix grapeseed vanilla berry conditioner. And I use a lot of conditioner. So that's the consistency of the conditioner. And I start at the base of my hair and kind of work it up. And this vanilla berry smells so good. This is like out of their classic line. Curl Mix is a company who makes botanical-based products for natural hair. And I ran across this company in 2022, in July of 2022. That's when I first tried the products, and I have been using them ever since. I will always use them as my base, meaning my shampoo, my conditioner, my moisturizer, my leave-in. But I do, try different styling products. So, hence, this will be a Doux wash. I like their products too. So I'm just going in and getting those ends, which is the oldest part of the hair, and then kind of working my way up. I'm doing it in a ponytail motion. And put a little water in my hair. It helps to spread the product. Same over here. Not rinsing out the product, just helping me spread the product around in my hair before I start to detangle it. And you see the curls are already starting to form. So, and then I'm going to go in with, so that was this conditioner, going in with their Brown Sugar Baby Deep Conditioner and just layer this. It's a very thick conditioner. Little goes a long way. Very, very thick. Don't forget to like the live. You can just tap the screen to like the live. And just put this on. Alright, let's get that back. Just raking through with my fingers. Again, don't forget to like the live. You can just tap the screen to like the live. I'm just going through with my fingers, finger detangling. I'm going to go in with my tool, which will be my unbrush. So, just raking through the hair. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to go in and make sure that I do what I kept saying I was trying to do. Is see, it separates so much better with conditioner in my hair. There you go. That's one of the things I wanted to accomplish, is to get that part like it's supposed to be. Don't forget to like the live. So there, you're getting to the place where I want to be. Alright, so now I'm going to separate this section in one, and then I'm going to separate this section in another. So need a little bit more in this section. I do 3 sections. I'm going to start with this one. So I'm going to rake through this hair and smoothen it from the top down. Go through with my fingers first. And now, I separate this off into the top half. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know I have another coat. But I'm looking for it. So there. And I'm going to go in with my unbrush. detangle my hair. You want to get out any of the shed hair that's been in there for the last 5 days. And once we can get through that with no problem, we're going to twist it up and get it out of the way. And smoothing through that section. And come in, and I'm brushing the hair on the back of my hand. Get through and detangle my hair, which takes no time because the Curl Mix products have a lot of slip. So thank you for joining the live. Don't forget to like the live. And there you go. So that part is done. I love how their products aid in me being able to properly maintain the health of my hair. So I'm just taking that off and now going to this section over here. Thank you for joining the live. I'm going to add a little water. They used to always tell us to, wash your hair in the shower and, not wash your hair in the shower, but style the hair in the shower. I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. I would get out and do my hair outside of the shower. Even though I had the sink closed with water source, I found that I got better flow definition and everything with being in the shower, because this is a messy portion of it, and the conditioner flies everywhere. If you could see the floor and everything, so I stay in the shower to do it now. So much better. So now we're going to detangle this portion of the unbrush. Again, I use the back of my hand to like a scrub board as we get through that section. Now we're going to come to the front and do that. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for watching the live. I appreciate you. Again, we're going through. Alright. You see there is product on my hair. So I'm going to take that, put it back on there. And this is all detangled. I'm going to take that and twist it up and get it out of the way. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. I am Rosa, and my hair is named Raya. And we just come on to wash our hair, condition our hair, and style our hair on a weekly basis to hold me accountable to taking care of my hair. So that is the purpose of my life, because I help other gray naturals see the process and what I do for my hair If they want to do it, they can as well, or take some hints or suggestions from what I do to implement in their routine. So that is the purpose of this live. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. You have joined the Gray Naturals channel. So, all things gray. There. All things gray. So this is a natural hair, gray hair channel. The natural gray hair channel. I have people who have natural hair and want to see how I do my hair. And so I decided I would do a live when I do my hair so that they can see how I do my hair. And so if that's not your thing, then find the thing that works for you. So I'm glad you understand now what I am doing, because YouTube is the place to learn. And we need to, there's all kinds of things we can learn, and there's not enough people with gray hair who are natural, who share their regimen or their process. And some people are visual learners. I'm a visual learner, and I feel for visual learners. So if I can show you better than I can tell you, and you can see what I mean when I say, detangle your hair with your fingers first, and then come in with a tool. And this is a tool, but your fingers are a tool too. So it is more to assist others. It's always good to be a help to others. So, oh, you're already starting to get gray. So I started graying at like 16. I had a friend, and he was younger than me, and we called him Gramps because he had a whole gray head of hair probably by the time he was like 9 or 10 years old. So, but it can happen early, and I was dyeing my hair constantly for years, but I went gray twice. The first time I went gray, my husband was like, "You're not that old." So what I did is I had a compromise. I have a white streak right here, so I left this part white and I dyed everything else. And then one time when I went to go dye the hair around it, it leaked into this area and made it look dusty. So I went ahead and dyed it all back, black again. And in 2020, I went gray again, and that time I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. We're just sticking with it. And I have not looked back since. It was something in the growing out process that's difficult, and to share real candid information with people about being gray. But once I kind of figured out things to do and what worked for me, then I am one of those people that will share with others so that they know they can do it too. If that's the decision they want to make. Not everybody wants to go gray, so I totally get that. But this is more for the people who do want to be gray and want to take care of their hair, because with gray hair, we've lost our melanin in the hair. And so we have, oh gosh, so many layers on our cuticle. And it takes a lot to get moisture into our hair. So it takes some time. You gotta spend some time. So again, that's my reason for doing what I do. My people are out there and they enjoy it. So we like to share things that we learn. You are so welcome. Thank you for joining, and I appreciate your question. Bye. So now we are conditioned. And now we're going to rinse this out and get started with shed hair. I don't want to leave shed hair in your hair because it tangles. So now I'm going to kind of clean up this mess a little bit and go ahead and, because if you could see my shower door, there's conditioner everywhere. It looks like a war zone up in here, So, all right, so now we're going to start to rinse. I'm going to rinse my tools off as I take them out too. Right. Just want to get all of this. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like the live. You can tap the screen to like the live. So yeah, being gray, you may have to do things a little differently. You know, take some extra care with your hair. But if that's what you want to do, in my opinion, it is totally worth it to go gray. So I am just rinsing my hair. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. I am Rosa. This is Raya, my hair. So I'm just rinsing out the conditioner. We just finished conditioning. And I'm still thinking on how I'm going to use these Doux products to do my wash and go. But I think I have a good idea on what I'm going to do. Or what I'm going to try. And I only have to live with it for 4 days. So we will see. We will see. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. Don't forget, tap the screen to like the live. I'd appreciate it. So I'm just rinsing. Water's getting warm. Rinsing my hair. So since this part is done, I'm going to twist that out and put a different clamp on it because I know I taken care of that part of my hair. I rinse it. And I'm going to take these down and rinse the clips. I don't want to, if I have to use these right away, we don't want to put conditioner back in my hair after you finish that process. Like when you're cooking, you clean up as you go. So that's what I'm doing. Making sure I'm rinsing my hair. Making sure I get all the conditioner out. I don't want to leave any in. You can tap the screen to light the live. And thank you for joining. I appreciate you, even if you drop by for just a moment. Welcome to the live. Rinsing out my conditioner. Rinsed. And now we're going to start the styling process. So what I am going to do, I think, is maybe I'll use some brown sugar baby, because I need to use this up. It's a avocado moisturizer. So I'm going to use a very little bit because the rest of the stuff I'm using is not from this line. So I don't know if that's a little bit, but that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna use it on this whole section of my hair. And smooth it in like with a ponytail motion. Going in with the moisturizer first, like leave-in. Just twist that up right here. And then I'm going to come over here and put some moisturizer. Again, it's Brown Sugar Baby from Curl Mix moisturizer. Just gonna put one pump over there since I put two in that big section on the other side. And just coating the hair. I have gloves on. I have a snag nail, and then yesterday I was cooking some sweet potato fries and I went to check on it, and my top of my knuckle hit the heating element. It's like, oh no, turn that skin crispy quick. So I don't want the scab to come off. All right, so we're going to, moment of truth, I gotta figure out what I'm doing, right? So I put the Doux and put question marks because I wasn't sure. So I still have some 808 base gel, so I'm gonna go in with the 808 base gel. Start with that much. And that's the consistency of this gel. So, yes, it didn't hurt at first, but I went on my walk later and I was like, why is my finger throbbing? And then that's when I realized, oh yeah, this does hurt. So, just kind of putting this on in a ponytail motion. I had good success but putting a decent amount of this on when I used the B-Girl, I used the Crazy Sexy Curl and I used the B-Girl on top. So I think what I'm going to do, it's going to be a hodgepodge of leftovers. Yeah, that pain, I'm like, wow. So what did I do? Then I looked down and I saw my finger and I was like, yeah, that's what you did. So I'm going in with 3 more pumps of the 808, the Doux base gel. So sometimes it's good to just experiment with your hair. You don't know what you're gonna get, but if you have that roll with it attitude, it's all good. Whoever cooks has to burn themselves at least 2 times a day. Not 2 times! Oh gosh. I haven't, the last time I burned myself, it's been a minute, but 2 times a day, that's a lot. So you see with the base gel, we are, getting curls already starting to form. So I'm a smoother, I'm not a raker. So I like to smooth the product in to my hair. So that's what we're doing. Just kind of smoothing it in. And I think I'm gonna put everything on this side and then I'll go to the other side. So we're going in with the base gel, 808 base gel first. And I think I'm gonna put in some more so I can get those ends. So 2 more pumps of the gel, and I'm gonna concentrate this time on the ends. Oldest part of your hair. So make sure you give that some love. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. I am Rosa, and my hair, my crown, is Raya. We come on to share. Hello, I did it 2 times yesterday. One from the stove and one for the cap of the teapot. The cap of the teapot, which was very hot. Yes, okay. All right, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. All right, so there we are. Yeah, I mean, you have a relation. To me, it gave me a better relationship with my hair, because then I understood that it's not what I want. My hair has its own personality, and I embrace it. So I used to try to compact my hair, and that's not what my hair wanted. The properties of my hair are like a cottony surface texture, and cotton is fluffy, right? And my hair wants to be big, and I kept trying to make it small. And I realized I was doing a photo shoot. I'm using the Crazy Sexy Curl. I was doing a photo shoot with Curl Mix, and I'm using 3 pumps. And they were messing up my hair. I was mad about it, but when they messed it up, the photographer said, the more you mess it up, the better it looks. And that was the day, and somebody caught me when I turned around after they messed up my hair, and I had like a scowl on my face. And they dubbed me Tina, but I had already named my hair, and my hair is still Raya. But it did look like Tina Turner's hair because it was big, but it was beautiful. And I was like, she wants to be big. Let her be big. This is who she is. So, yeah, that's my hair. So you see, we just added some foam, and we got even more definition. So I'm just working that in. So what I think we're going to do is we're using the pop lock, but I have a little bit of B-Girl left in the bottom of this. Let me see if I can pump some out. But I have a little bit of B-Girl left, and my goal is to use up the empties or the half-used products and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take this top off, and so you see I have some in there. So we're gonna add some of this. I normally don't like sticking my hands in, but we're at the end, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use this up. So there, we're gonna add some B-Girl to this section. We'll go from the bottom. Yes, think about your hair. Think about what, like even the challenges you may have with your hair. So let me tell you why my hair name is Raya. I have a distinct stripe down the middle of my hair. It's white on this side and salt and pepper on that side. So my older sister, she calls me Stripe, but she doesn't want anybody else to call me that. It's a term of endearment because of that streak down my head. So, but I like it. And so I said, okay. And I kept looking. In Spanish, Raya is stripe. So I got it anyway. And so that's how my name was born, from my older sister calling me Stripe, and then I figured out a way to still call it Stripe. So that's how I got my name for my hair. Yes, to a size healthier. And thanks for joining the live. So I'm going to take some water and put on there as well. And then this is where the experiment comes in. This is what I used last time, just the pop lock by itself. But I'm going to go ahead and top this with some pop lock because we need to use up this product. And maybe since I'm doing everything in the Doux line with the stylers, this will have a great outcome. We'll see. And if not, I only have to live with it for the next 3 or 4 days. So, and I'll figure out what to do. So, there is this. We have all the product on and it's clumping well. I'm just going to twist this up. Let it marinate. That's what I like to do. Let it kind of marinate together. And we're putting that on there. And I'm going to rinse my hands. I'm going to start on the other side. So remember, this side already has some leave-in in there. Let's see. So it has leave-in in it already. And we will take this section and twist it out of the way and work on this section. So I'm gonna split that off into two. And what did I use on the base? Oh, the 808 base gel. So I'm gonna go in with the Doux 808 base gel on this bottom section. Yeah, but I think we should have, sometimes we complain about our hair so much. We need to learn how to love it right where it is. I do think our hair has its own personality and it reacts to what we do. So, and from the inside out, we're not hydrated, it's not hydrated. We don't eat well, it lacks the nourishment it needs. So, just things I believe. So, we just work that through that section. This, the curls back here are so different. They just receive everything and do everything they're supposed to do. Yes, we do have to show love to our hair. I'm telling you, I get stopped all the time. People give me compliments, men and women both, about my hair. But I'm like, y'all just don't know. I really care for my hair. Like she's a person. So I listen to my hair and I give my hair the things that it needs. And again, my nutrition, when I changed my nutrition for the better, oh my God, my hair just became even more healthy. So if you've been on here before, I'd be missing this section up here. So I'm trying to tell myself, get that section. And because it's white up here and it's darker down here, so that hair behaves. This hair, not so much. So I'm going to put a little bit more 808 base gel in that section. I hope you come up with a good name, something you like. One of my friends, her hair name is Sylvie. I'm gonna be honest, I actually never cared until my mom told me I have to do so, and I did. Yes, well, I'm glad you listened to your mom, because you should care about your hair is your crown and glory. So it's the first thing people see most times. But it's yours. Own it. Whatever hair you have, it's yours. Nobody has, no two of us have the same hair. It can look similar, but your hair is your hair. It's like there's nobody like you. Even if it was a twin, there's something different about each one of them. I don't care if it was identical. You're gonna like things differently and stuff like that. Same with your hair. All right, so now we're gonna go in with some Crazy Sexy Curl from the Doux. I'm going in with 4 pumps and just kind of putting that on the hair. Making sure I work that in a ponytail motion throughout this hair. Trying to do more smoothing, trying to get it into my cuticle. Must be 5 o'clock. My whoop is telling me get up, but I'm up. So I think I'm gonna put a little bit more Crazy Sexy Curl on this section. Get up here. So I like those, what I see. But you see how these are more defined than the white ones? Anyway, so there's that. So now we're gonna go in with some B-Girl because I'm trying to use that product. Hopefully I'll have enough to use in all the sections. So the B-Girl Curling Custard. Well, half and half. LOL, I dye my hair. A while back on top. The back is brown. My natural color. The bottom is all blonde highlight. So I need a good name. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, think about it. I like my other friend. She's blonde, so they call her Sunshine because she has like those blonde tips. She's brown at the root and she's blonde on the end. So people start calling her Sunshine because of that. Her highlights. And then I have another friend. She was like, her hair doesn't always do what she wants it to do. So she calls her hair sassy. Because she said her hair being sassy. And sassy has an attitude. Sassy wants what sassy wants. So yes, we name our hair around here. Around in these parts. Just helps us build our relationship with our hair. So there is that. And then I like what that's looking like. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the pop lock on top. Not a lot, just a little. Make sure I'm getting from the top. Cut the water on it, add a little bit of water. Make sure I get all those sections and twist that up to marinate, and we get that top section. There's that. See? So it's not, like, think about the characteristics, of your hair. That's why I love the stripe, because it is the characteristics of my hair. It's her. And then I just let her be herself. Be what she wants to be. So now this is the last section. We're going in with 808 base gel. All right. Don't forget to like the live. All right, so let's see. We're gonna ponytail motion. And then what I'm consciously doing is not going in with, like with the curl mix products and with like Innocence and stuff like that, I'm going in always making sure the hair is totally saturated. My hair is damp, but it's not saturated, and so that's one thing that I'm changing in. Thank you so much, Rosie. I am consciously not adding a ton of water to see if that improves my outcome of this set. So, yeah, it's always good to experiment with your hair. See, what did I just put in there? Okay, I put in the 808 best gel. I was like, what did I just put in my hair? Welcome to the live. We are in the styling products phase at this point. We are putting 808. This is a Doux set, and I put question marks because I didn't know what I was gonna do. Aw, thanks, Rosie. I hope, like I was saying earlier, I am such a visual learner, and I can show people better than I can tell them how to do some things, So that's just my nature. But I'm glad I know you now. How about that? So we got to spend time with our hair. And we can't think it's going to happen overnight, because this, for me didn't happen overnight. Even if you go to my post, you'll see I always wore my hair in a short taper cut, always. When I was permed, and when I went natural, especially the second time, because I had to do a big chop. Perms were, I'm gonna say I was applying the perm wrong. I'm not gonna blame perm. I'm gonna say that, or relaxers rather. I'm gonna say that I was relaxing too often, and so anyway, that was a bad thing for me. So I have about that much 808 left, but it looks like the pump ain't trying to let it come out. So I'm gonna have to open this up and pour into my hand. Because I think it's below the pump area now. So we trying to use up all our products. We ain't leaving nothing behind. So there's that. All right, so we're just gonna, again, work this up into my hair, that section there. Yeah, I used to work in a health center, and I remember maybe in 2011, and I was going natural, and the young lady came in, and I was, telling her, like, I think I did a straw set or something like that on my hair, and she was like, your hair can do that naturally, right? I was like, what are you talking about? Young people, so much. So anyway, she was like, yeah, like a wash and go. You can do your hair. I was like, yeah. But you know, it wasn't as easy as what she said. I could never get it right. I either had a ton of product and still the curls wasn't there, or I just didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, she was right. Your hair can do it. Years later, I learned that. So that is the 808 base gel. So I'm gonna put the top back on this. Um, and then we're going in with the B-Girl. No, I don't know why I keep saying that. We're going in with the Crazy Sexy Curl. And I'm going to go in with 4 pumps of this. And I'm just splitting it in my hand and putting it on there. And this is my money shot, you know. This is what you see, so spend time making sure I'm working it in to my hair too. So you see the mousse or the foam, whichever way you want to call it, it helps the hair clump even more. And I'm just going to work it into that section right there. Those my underbelly sections that just be trying to drive me crazy sometimes. But that's okay. Right, so if you want me to lay down somewhat, you gotta go ahead and you say, okay, question, how can I have my curls looking nice instead of fuzzy looking? I naturally have curls, but I don't like how fuzzy they get from brushing. You shouldn't be brushing them, Rosie. So why are you brushing your curls? Like, why are you not like fingering through your curls? Like once I set my hair, I ain't brushing it or nothing until the next time I wash it. And the curls stay and they do what they're supposed to do. Your hair gets tangled so fast. Okay. So, can I ask you a couple questions? You know, are you mixed? Are you what are your hair? Do you know your hair properties? Do you have like a smooth surface texture? Can you just put water in your hair and your hair curl up? These are all the questions I want to know, so I can kind of get a visual of what your hair looks like. All right, so we have Crazy Sexy Curl. So now we're going in with some B-Girl. So you see, I'm getting down to the bottom of this. And there we are. So from the bottom and working up. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. We're on Wednesday live. Getting this hair done. Trying to get it done before work so I can dry before work. Okay, so once you put water on it, it curls up. What kind of products do you put in your hair? Do you put any products in your hair? Do you put in moisturizers? Do you use a gel? Like, tell me what you do. How often do you wash your hair? Tell me what you're doing currently. Okay. All right, so we have put in some B-Girl, and we're working that in. don't use any product because I'm not sure of what to use. I don't want to use something and damage it. Got it. But okay, so I'm gonna say to you, that's one of the reasons why you're not locking in your curl. So you could, in essence, use a botanical based product. So, and I wash my hair every week. Good. Don't do or two. How about once a week? Once a week will help you with the tangling too. But you should be using some kind of product to lock in your curl. And I can tell you about Curl Mix because Curl Mix, I know, is a botanical based product. The ones that they sell in Ulta look like this. And depending on what you have, like if you want your curls to stay set, like this is the light hold, this is the medium hold, and then they have an ultra hold. I would say maybe go with the heavy hold. I mean, this is heavy hold. To have your curls last for the whole week. You say, okay, I'm learning a lot. My hair better work with me, though. It's gonna work with, but don't demand. Work with your hair. It's a process. My hair didn't start out doing this. It was a process. So you gotta be patient with the process, okay? So get to start one thing, like washing every 7 days. How about that? Drinking some water. How about that? You know, and looking for botanical based products that you can use in your hair. How about that? Those are the things I would say. And then I'm gonna put the top a little bit of the pop lock. On top of this. So just glaze that on up. And we're gonna see how this works. So we're gonna put some water on here. That's what we did to all the other sections. Alright, I'm not gonna put a ton of water because I'm not trying to wash out everything. You're so funny, Rosie. Okay, let's see. I'm actually trying to take care of myself. And my hair is one thing I have to take care of. Good, good. Just be patient. That's the one thing I'm gonna tell you. Be patient as you learn that you need to, like, along the journey of taking care of your hair and yourself. Be patient with your hair, okay? All right, so twisting this up. And getting that out of the way. So now we have the product all in, all the sections. Woo woo! Let me rinse off, and then I'm gonna style it, and then I'll be done. So normally my wash process takes from wetting my hair all the way to styling it, takes about an hour and a half. An hour and a half that I willingly devote every 4 to 5 days. But that's what I know works best for me. But we should at least be washing our hair every 7 days. With the curly hair, yes ma'am. Every 7 days. So, just trying to clean up my mess a little bit. And let me get this. I used to brush my hair from the top down and share from the bottom, working out my cuticle and the side. Don't start. Yes, you don't do that because you're ripping out your hair. So at least, and you saw that that's what I did, right? I work from the bottom up. So work from the bottom up, start there. Maybe at night when you're going through and doing your brushing and everything, when you do that. And then maybe twist your hair up and wear it twisted up at night. And in the morning, it's not going to be tangled. You just untwist it. Could you try that and see how that works for you? That might be an idea. So now I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna start the styling. I didn't put my plastic bag on, so I wonder how that's gonna work. So actually let me these sections set up because I'm going to do that. Style it in those sections, put that back. Put this over here. Group this together. I can try and braid it in my hair. I can try, I braid my hair. Does that help? Oh no, yeah. So do you braid it like maybe in 2 big braids at night, or how many braids do you put in here at night to keep it, you know, like from tangling when you're sleeping and everything? I'm just sectioning off the hair so I can smooth this down. Trying to make sure I don't have any, like this hair belongs up there. Let's see. So I'm kind of shingling. That's what this is called. Because I don't like, just helping the hair clump together the way I want. It's going to do what it wants anyway, but you know, making sure it's smooth. And now, make sure I got the right section. So I'm smoothing it down. Trying to detangle. You see, I'm taking my time. I'm not pulling on my hair. Put a little bit of water in my hair. Smooth it down. And then I'm going to shingle this. Smaller sections. Turn around, see if he says at night only. If I am more than okay. Yeah, so you should only I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, you say, Rosie, you say he can, whatever. Anyway, so we're going through, and Rosie, it sounds like you are saying, do you do 2 braids, or are you saying you do more? You don't need to do a ton of them. 2 braids, like 2 halves of your hair will work perfectly well. If that's what you're saying, I'm not sure. I might have missed it. I'll have to go back up and look. But I'm just going through and shingling my hair. There you go. To make sure that when I dry, we're going to get movement and we'll have separation too. Okay. You say yes, even 2 braids get my hair tangled at night, so I only do a full braid. Okay, a full braid works, that's fine. A whole full braid works. One second, I have a little drain thing down here to catch my hair. And it's doing a good job, so I have to pick up the hair so that the water can drain out. And then I have like a, what do you call it? It's a hair catcher over here so I can put the hair on. So yeah, what you're doing should work. That 1 braid should work for you. Just make sure you're doing it consistently, and going 2 weeks without washing your hair is not going to help with your tangles. It'll probably help you get more tangles. So try to stick to your 7, once a week. Try to stick to that. That's important to stick to. All right, so you see, for me, I am, working my way up the back of the sections of my hair, and I'm putting these over there to know where I am. Use my finger and go through. And smooth through this hair. Separate and drop. See, I'm not trying to keep playing with my hair and all that good stuff. I just want to separate it, smooth it to the end, and drop that hair. Try to work in small sections. Okay, awesome. Awesome, 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 Rosie. I'm gonna smooth it down. So when you get your tangles, is it after you take your braid down in the morning to style your hair? Is that what's happening? Or are you brushing it again? Because you should just be able to take it out of your ponytail and not brush it again, because sounds like you do it at night. Is that what you're doing? Okay, let me get this more even. So I'm just smoothing through. So I'm just trying to make sure I smooth it to the end. Smooth it there. Okay. Yeah, Rosie, it sounds like you're doing the right things. Um, it would be nice to know when it's tangling though. All right. Okay, so I'm being careful with this because I'm starting to separate that hair. Don't want to rip that out. So it's not going to separate well for me. This is the white hair. So trying to put the product back on there. Smooth it down. Okay. Okay, so there's the back done. So you see we have movement for that section. So I'll put that on the outside. And then, I did miss this, but it probably belongs here, that's why. Okay. So, just smoothing. And I have a little bit of the B-Girl left, just a little bit, so I'm just gonna want to use up this because that's the point. And I'm just gonna go over this. This is my front hair, so we want to make sure. So I'm gonna take this and put right there. And come in with my fingers. Smooth, 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 smooth. And then separate, 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 and separate. Being careful not to pull my hair. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Separate, separate. You said it's always tangled while curly, but if I straighten it, not so tangled. So that's the thing, like, I guess you don't need to like, are you not able to put it in a braid when it's in its curly state, or a big twist when it's in its curly state? Do you use a bonnet at night? Tell me some more about that. Do you like wearing it curly, or do you like wearing it straight? What phase are you in right now? sure I'm smoothing this through. So that's done. I'm gonna put this clamp right there. Put this one here. And now we have this last section. To do. Sorry, looks like I lost you guys for a moment. Don't forget to tap the screen to like the live. There's no commenting necessary to like the live. Just tap the screen. So we're finishing up styling. We used all the Bee and the Doux Girl products, the Doux Girl, my goodness, the Doux products. I like my hair straight, but I also do curly. I do curly only if I can stop tingling, but I don't mind sleeping with a braid though, and I don't have any. Okay, so for your curly state, that may help you. Even in your straight state, it may help to have a satin pillowcase or something like that to sleep on, because cotton absorbs the moisture from your hair, and you want that. So I don't sleep with a bonnet or anything like that, but I do sleep with a satin pillowcase. I find that helpful to keep the moisture in my curls and not have the cotton of the pillowcase dry it out. That has helped with my hair. Okay, so now I'm just smoothing through. And this is that section of my hair. Probably gonna just add some more. The rest of this Bee Girl up here. Because this is that white hair I'll be telling you about. And it likes to frizz up here on the top. So just adding some more. Also trying to just get you a satin pillowcase that you can put on to your pillow to sleep on at night. It helps, it really does. I think, yeah, okay, I did that. So, let me get the rest of this out of this. Trying to use up empties, and I've got an empty, yay! So, music to my ears. I'm putting more up here. This is low porosity. Yes. Because that's my goal. I'm trying to use up all this product that I have open. I opened it last year and then didn't get to it, or was using other things. Because I use a lot of my curl mix a lot. So to use the other products are not something I use all the time. And I want to get them into rotation. So again, this is this hair. So you see that white. This hair is a little more finer than my other coarser areas. So I have to be careful with it because it likes to tangle like you're talking about. It likes to tangle. So you see I go a little slower up here. Not trying to pull my hair out. And smooth to the end. Also, last time I used a tool, I used my Felicia Leatherwood brush, and I normally don't unless she tangles a lot, and she was tangling, but I'm trying to get through this whole. See how I pull at the separation where the hair wants to naturally separate is where I separate the hair. And then that one wants to be together. So that's what we're doing. And I'm not using a tool this time. I'm just kind of working the product in. But here I got a tangle. So you take your time to work through those tangles, otherwise you won't put your hair out. That was a piece of shit here. So I'm just smoothing it back down again. And let's try that one more time with my finger. There. Smooth that up. So from now on, my hair has control over me. Yes! Yes! Raya has control over me. I be trying to tell her what I want her to do, but then she's like, we not doing that. Change your plans. And I'm like, okay. I'm not going to fight it. That's what you want to do? Fine. Fine. That's what we're doing. Oop. Okay. I love how you think, Rosie. Love how you think. We're just separating, smoothing that product to the end, and then dropping that hair. All right, let's see. We're almost there, Rosie. You usually fight my hair, but I guess I don't have control over it. It knows it. Yeah, it knows it's in charge. It's like, yeah, why? I don't know why you keep fighting, because we're gonna do what we want to do at the end of the day anyway. So find that name. Find that name for your hair. Develop that beautiful relationship with your hair. Stop fighting it. So I'm just trying to smooth this together. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna put this there, and I'm going to, let me look around at the back, okay. So I'm gonna shake my head. Not violently, but just wanna kind of see. Shake out any parts or. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see. I did something. Oh, there you go. All right. So. Oh, I do have a clip back there. Always have to remember to get these clips out of my hair. All right, so I think I like this. We'll see how she lives. But I like it. So I like how the separations are coming. Thank you, Rosie. So this is what we did, and we used, let's see, B-Girl is on the ground on the shower, but we used up an empty, yay! Thank you, Lindsay. So there. So we used in this set today, let me just go through it one more time so you can see. I washed with the Curl Mix Honey Hydration shampoo, and I mixed it with the, what is this, Luscious Lotus Frizz, Anti-Frizz shampoo. So I put these two together and did one shampoo. Then I did the Pure Grapeseed Conditioner from Curl Mix, which is the scent is Vanilla Berry, but it's a grapeseed conditioner, and I used the Brown Sugar Baby conditioner, deep conditioner. Then I came in with some Brown Sugar Baby moisturizer, and then after that we used the Doux stylers. We used the 808 base gel first. Then we went in with the Crazy Sexy Curl mousse. Then we used up the rest of my B-Girl, so I have an empty container. Yay! And then we topped it with some Pop Lock. And then I had a little bit of B-Girl left, and I put a little bit on top of the Pop Lock here and here, because this white hair is always a little finicky. So anyway, that's what we did today. Thank you for joining the live. Rosie, you said you should call your hair cranky tangly as entangle. Okay, if that's what you, if it fits, try it on for a little bit and let me know how you like it. So this is that set. We have movement while it's wet, so we're going to get movement when it's dry. I am going to go ahead and, oh, let me show you this. I have an intake dryer. And so my dryer sucks the hair up. So I bought these huge hair nets. And so I put the hair net onto my hair so it can keep my hair down. And when I sit under my dryer, while it's trying to pull the hair up, it won't let the hair get pulled up. And then after about 20 minutes, I get from under the dryer, shake my head, go back under there with the hairnet back on. And then I finish up with my Dyson dryer to diffuse my hair. So I wanted to show you that, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, and then I'll go do all of that. Got a couple more things to do. But anyway, that is what we're gonna do, and then I gotta get under the dryer before my hair starts to shrink up. Because it will. But there you go. Rosie, thank you for letting me know and helping me out about what to do with my hair. You are so welcome. And anytime, like on Wednesdays, I'm normally at 3 a.m. Eastern or 4 a.m. Eastern. And then on Saturdays, I do it by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I come back on to wash my hair because that holds me accountable to doing what I say I'm going to do. Thank you so much for keeping me company while I do my hair. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on and talking with me and sharing with me. And I hope that tangly tangle, what is it? Cranky tangly tangly. Cranky tangy tangy. Is that it? Serves you well and starts to do the things that you start to let her do the things that she wants to do. All right, and you give her what she needs. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Cranky tangly. Cranky Tangy. Okay, awesome. Have a great one. Don't forget to like the live, comment, or subscribe, and you guys have a great day. Thank you so much, Rosie. You have a great day as well. Bye to a size healthy. I appreciate you joining.